Who is the only person greater than you? Oftentimes we may compare ourselves not only to other people, but maybe to the ideal self of what we should be. And this can definitely take an impact on us. And I'm here to share with you amazing insights on your greatness, on the only one who is better than you, and how to really focus on becoming a better version of ourselves. It's really important to know that we are holy people. You are a holy person. The holy person knows their worth. However, sometimes we forget, and I'm here to share with you some ideas, not only on holiness, to become a better version of you, as well as practical tips on the only person who is better than you and how to actualize that. Holy people. Great people become holy people by being human beings. The only way to be great is the nitty-gritty of the everyday, meaning the daily life. How do I conduct myself in the everyday, mundane, simple ways of life? Meaning not the big bangs, right? Not when we're trying to raise funds for an organization and we can consider that, oh, that's a big chesed, that's a big act of kindness. Yes, it is. We don't know what's big and what's small, right? Hashem will judge what's big and what's small. And Hashem tells us that we don't know the reward of even the smallest mitzvah. The reward is not given in this world, and we don't know the amount of the reward. We're not given that. So we know we're not rewarded in this world, and we do not know the amount. But we do know that greatness lies in the nitty-gritty of everyday life, doing the simple things, the everyday. How do great people conduct themselves, doing the everyday things that they do and that they do in their lives. Hashem wants us to be holy for him. He says to the Jewish people, be holy for me. The Koske Rebbe explains Hashem included the word people. It seems like it's unnecessary, right? Be holy people for me. He could have easily said, be holy for me, but he said, be holy people for me. So why people? Hashem is saying that he has plenty of holiness from the angels, right? He has malachim, he has angels, and he does not need more of them. He needs holy people. We need to sanctify ourselves with everything in this world. Enjoy this world. We're not supposed to be secluded on top of a mountain and just pray all day and watch nature and talk to ourselves. That's not holiness. Holiness is living in real life, living in your life with your regular circumstances. Be a person, be a holy person. In the dream of Yaakov, a ladder with its feet on the ground and its head reaching up to the heavens, meaning the ladder was situated on the ground and reaching up to the heavens. So we all want to be elevated people, but how do we become elevated people? Elevate your holy stuff down here. Elevate your earthy stuff, and this is the way you can become a bigger person, a holy person. Elevate the way you do the day-to-day things. So the ladder is touching the earth, meaning all the day-to-day things that you do, sanctify, and that's why the ladder reaches up to the heavens. The Michtav Be'Eliyahu stated that it needed to be a ladder, and it could not have been a grandiose staircase, right? A luxurious staircase. So, because with a staircase, a person can go up a few steps at a time. But with a ladder, you can't do that. You have to step one rung at a time, rung by rung, meaning a person can't jump up to greatness. They have to be able to take a steady pace, do it a little bit at a time on their own pace. You cannot be bigger than you are ready to be. Today, be all that you can be today. Meaning, don't worry about what you're going to be in 10 years, in 5 years. Yes, it's good to reach great heights and try to strive with great goals. However, we want to be able to give us realistic goals and think about what's the next best step and really take the next best step forward, rung by rung, not a grand staircase. For example, what is it that what kind of improvement are we looking for? Not saying what you want to say, right? Not lashing out at our families when we want to say. And I know this is hard work. Everybody's working on, whoever's working on themselves is working on this. Day-to-day things, tipping the gas attendant, right? If you're not getting your own gas in some states, they do it for you, but it's common courtesy to tip the gas attendant. Not slamming the kitchen cabinets when you want to slam them, right? In anger. So we want to be able to control our instincts, not doing what you instinctively want. Slowly but surely, a person will become a holy person. So don't think, just because you don't come from a prestigious family or a religious family or a family where the parents were examples. No, you can become a holy person simply exactly where you are right now in life, and try to go up a little bit at a time on your own pace, at your own level. And that is greatness. We all want to be loved by Hashem. If you want to be beloved by Hashem, you have to refuse to see the negative in His children. So if you do have children, think about it. If anybody compliments your kids, you don't even know this person. You automatically love them. You automatically like them. Why? Because they love or they like your children. They're speaking highly of them. So the Chafetz Chaim says on the power of speech from David HaMelech, it would be better if we were all mute. Meaning, like, it's so difficult sometimes to control our mouths. It's better that we're all mute. But Hashem said, no, I trust them. I trust the people to sanctify themselves. But we have to understand that we're not so important in some way. So what do I mean? Don't elevate yourself above a poor person. For example, people who you give to, people who you give and help to, right? Don't think you're better. Know your true value. Be grateful for the opportunity to help others. You can say to yourself, I'm holy because I'm a Tzelem Elokim, so that this person who needs help from me, so is this person who needs help from me. I'm a Tzelem Elokim, I'm a piece of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, piece of Hashem. So is this person, and I'm so grateful to be helpful. Don't think if it wasn't for you, this person would not make it. But think that this person would get help anyway. If Hashem wants this person to get helped, they will get helped. We shouldn't think, if it wasn't for our money, our time, our help, our energy, our talents, then this person would truly suffer or lack. That's not true. If Hashem wants this person to be helped, they will be helped anyway. We should be grateful that we are the shaliach, the messenger to help this person. We will merit eternal reward for it. They're giving you life. You're giving them life, and they're giving you eternity, right? You're giving them opportunity to live, to move on with their circumstances in life, even if you give them encouragement, money, talent, time, ability, help. In turn, Hashem rewards you with eternity. And what is that eternity? Eternal reward that He gave you the abilities anyway. He gave you the money. He gave you the talents. He gave you the opportunity. He put you in the right circumstance at the right time. He made you related or not related to this person, whatever it is, right? Somehow you got in touch with this person. Hashem made it all happen, and you get eternal reward. Simply to acknowledge that I am grateful for the opportunity to be helpful. Neither of us are intrinsically more or less, depending on what we do or what we have. Everything I have or don't have, it is from Hashem. It is a free gift from Hashem. It has nothing to do with me, my capabilities, my talents, my education, my background. Absolutely nothing. They are all free gifts from Hashem. So a person should be always indescribably grateful for everything they have and don't have, because it's all from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. It has nothing to do with them. Holiness is living a life of Torah, a life of prayer, and a life of kindness. That is holiness. Our Torah teaches us that what I have is not a reflection of me, and what I don't have does not define me. In other words, if a person is not educated, they're not an idiot, right? It doesn't mean they're dumb. has nothing to do with them. This means that whatever I have or don't have is not a reflection of me. It doesn't mean I'm unworthy or I'm a low life. What I was given in this world are simply road signs of what Hashem wants from me. So if Hashem gave you a specific talent, maybe that's a calling that Hashem wants something from you to help other people. We shouldn't feel superior, but we should feel blessed. We should feel privileged. Give to Him in the most kind and nurturing way. It is so difficult for human nature to receive from other people. To receive, it's very, very hard. We don't want to be indebted to other people. We don't want other people to feel like they're being taken advantage of or we're wasting their time. So it's very difficult naturally for a person to take from others. So we should make it look like they're doing us a favor, right? If you're watching somebody's children, compliment this person. It's okay. The person is such a good influence on my kids, and this person your child was helpful, and they make such good friends. Make them feel like they're doing you a favor, right? In any way the person needs the help or would like the help, they don't want to feel uncomfortable. Lighten the load on them, lighten maybe the uncomfortability or embarrassment, because that's the way Hashem really wants us to give. To give, simply to give and not to expect. Give Him in the most kind, warm, and sweet way. You're giving Him money, but He's giving you life. When you give, you feel happy and alive, and you merit eternal reward. You're not better because you have more money, talent, or ability. A life of deen. A life of deen means judgment. I have to give. A life of emet is truth. I'm not giving my own. And shalom, will be granted shalom, which is peace. I will make the person feel good, feel like they're $1 million, and give and let them know that I'm happy for the opportunity to give to them. So if we're going to be holy people and true givers, we will be blessed with a life of deen, a life of emet, and a life of shalom. A personal reflection of mine is that I was listening to a podcast, something about, becoming a leader. And the person who was giving the podcast was saying, you need to walk the walk and you need to talk the talk, right? Everywhere we go. But we have to know that my own thing is we are not expected to be perfect. Know who you are and keep working on yourself and keep improving. So these are the 2 steps. Number 1, be aware of small growth. And number 2, celebrate them. So that's my being and becoming. Number 1 is you're celebrating who you are. That's your being. And becoming, you're becoming so much more. Of course, we mean in character. I hope to inspire my listeners to celebrate their strengths and growth as they aspire to become that much greater in character. So to wrap it up, the only one who is better than you is the new and improved you. I should focus on being better than myself, even if it is in a small way. Focus on being better and focus on being more. So a practical tip I will leave you with is the way you give tzedakah, even if it's $1. The way you give tzedakah should be with a smile, should be to tell the person, thank you for the opportunity. I would love to give today, but I'm sorry I don't have. I hope you have a wonderful day, right? I'm not better than them because I have even $1, right? I'm grateful for the opportunity. That $1 Hashem gave me. It's not even mine. So why should I feel superior? Why should I feel better? Hashem gave me the $1 to give, which I will merit eternal reward. Appreciating the insights of Rebbetzin Esther Bela Schwartz on Parshas Mishpatim. Leah Abramov, Being and Becoming. Awakening awareness of your greatness and potential.